Welcome back to M Hood Fishing. I'm here today to tell you that the best winter catfish bait smells like spring. But first, let's talk about where I'm fishing. This is the Mississippi River. We're in an anchorage. Last night and all day yesterday, it absolutely tipped down. Horrendous rain, just non-stop. Heavy rain. You would think that it would have left the river muddy, but in fact it appears to be clean, and in fact right up here appears to be really clean. Not sure if that's the case out there, but it still doesn't look like chocolate milk. It looks really nice. It's really calm. Slight breeze on the water further out, not quite where we are. It's really calm where I'm at. Yeah, you're right. It might actually look more like fall to some of you. However, it is winter. The back end of December. Yesterday was the 24th, Christmas Eve. Today is the 25th. And here we go. Now, strawberry season in Louisiana is typically going to be March, May, April. No, March, April, May. I couldn't get that right. But yeah, you're right. Spring. Strawberries. They taste like spring. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're right. No matter what progression the months come in, strawberries are a really good flavor, a really good thing in the middle of winter. They'll work all year round. Strawberry chicken, that's what this is. But it works best in winter. So what I do, because I know you want to know how I make this, and I didn't show it when I made it the other night, I get cheap chicken breast. I usually go to the Dollar General and find a cheap bag of frozen chicken breast, and when I pull them out, it looks like something I'd rather fish with than eat myself. But yeah, the cheapest the best. Or you could get cheap chicken on the bone and cut it off, but I cut sizes about like this. Some of them might be a little bigger, some might be a little smaller. I get the biggest box I can of strawberry jello. Jello brand is the one that I like, but you could use any off-brand, but I prefer the Jello brand myself. Biggest bag, well, it depends on, like, see this amount of chicken. If it's a lot of chicken, use what you think. You think you need 2 big boxes or 2 small boxes. You want to make sure that you're getting the most strawberry flavor into that chicken as possible. So that means you just put the chicken after you cut it up in this Ziploc bag, and then you dump your strawberry stuff, kind of mix it around. No liquid, right? No water. Don't put any water in there, just the powder from the box, and then let it sit at least overnight, if not 24 hours or more, and then it should look like this, kind of like candy. Do not eat it. Hello, Carl. I'm gonna put one of these out first, and then I'll tell you about the rig. Yeah. All right, so the rigs to start, sinker slide with 4-ounce lead. Even though this river looks really calm today, it can be deceiving. So there is a little bit of current, just not a lot because it is low. Here we go. There's a piece of chicken with a 6-aught octopus. The leader is mono, that's 50-pound test. 80-pound braid is the main line. Just to show you how deceiving it can be, I placed that bait at an angle upriver, and it's already drifting right here next to me. Look at this, Carl. My friend is hanging out. You guys didn't see it, but this was a good hit. First bite, first hit. Nice rod bender, look at that. This is early afternoon. About, like, let's see, I don't even know what time it is, but it is early. I'm gonna start stepping back a little bit to maintain a tight line on this fish. It is 2:55. Phone is back in the pocket. I'm telling you, the best catfish bait for winter, because it smells and tastes like spring. I don't know if catfish really realize that, but it is true. Down here, strawberries are a big part of spring. We got festivals built around it, and like Ponchatoula, right? But this puts a lot of scent in the water, especially if you took your time, you let this sit in the refrigerator curing up. And when I get home after this session, I'm gonna put this strawberry chicken right back in the refrigerator. This jello, strawberry jello, pretty much cures it. It's not gonna go off and stink. Oh, this fish is fighting pretty good, and he's right here. Oh, you know what, guys? The fish grips are not in my back pocket. Let's get down here. I'm gonna have my friend do some assistance for me. You know, hold the rod.
Hold it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab the fish grips. That's a good 20-pound blue. That's what that looks like. Maybe could possibly be even a little less, or it's around 20 pounds. Could be more, but yeah, 20-pound range, something like that. On the strawberry chicken. Ooh. Yeah, definitely. Oh, come on. I turn around and it drops down. Almost 25 pounds. The fish grips are not zeroed out, but they weigh like nothing. So almost 25. Decent for the first one. Not bad for the first fish. Do you think I would have got the same result with a different bait? I tell you, I've caught a lot of big cats this time of year on the strawberry chicken. Fish number 2 is about to come in. We just released number 1. And here's number 2 on the chicken. Literally was walking up from letting that fish swim off. And I was about to ask Carl, is that a bite? Because I saw there was a bit of tension all of a sudden on the rod, and I didn't remember that tension. And I was like, no. Something's building. Early afternoon. Do you think any other bait? Maybe. But the strawberry chicken has a special quality. Oh. All of a sudden I felt a pop. What was that? I still feel weight. What was that all about? Or maybe I don't. What happened? There is something over that way that causes an issue every now and then. But no, that's not the case this time. Everything is here. The line didn't get cut. Just popped out. So in fact, that was not fish number 2, but bite number 2, actually. Nice. Pacific Wind. That's the name of that ship right there. Okay.
Just one of those things you don't notice if you're not going there regularly. He could have been out for a long time. side and still out on the front of the building.
We're not talking about this fish. We're talking about a music shop, that music store. And we don't know how long it's been closed, but if you want me to go on and on about it, I am looking for an affordable guitar jig. To take a guitar jig is like a vise you would use. It's really handy when you want to remove a neck from a guitar. I found a Kona acoustic in the dumpster. The bridge was coming off, and whoever threw it away, they tried to fix it before they gave up. But I would never suggest that you use sheetrock screws to fix a bridge that's coming off. You would just take the strings off, take the bridge off, get all the old glue off, and remount that. Oh, that's a nice cat. Remount that bridge. You should never sink sheetrock screws into your guitar. However, I might end up bolting the neck, but I'm basically going to take the neck off and attach it to something else, possibly a metal briefcase with pickups. So not an acoustic guitar, but a weird guitar. Yeah, something like that. Or a shoebox or a cigar box. So basically, guys, I'm probably going to make a slide guitar, because a lot of you might not know, but I actually play slide guitar. Oh, this is a nice fish. This time I got the fish grips in the back of my pocket. He's about the same size as the first one. The first one that we got up here. This being the third bite. Relatively slow. I mean, not a lot of bites. Like, this is the third bite, but can't complain about the sizes. This might be just a little bigger. He's doing that spinning thing that catfish love to do. Maybe a little bigger for sure. Yeah, feels bigger by a few pounds. Whoa, whoa, spinning again.
And this chip was the one.
Yes.
The sound effects for many arcade games.
34.81. Definitely bigger. All right, guys. I'm not sure what's going on, but this might be, this show-off scene might be short because I might have another fish on. But yeah, not complaining about the sizes. Might not be a lot of bites. 25 or almost 25 pounder, and then a 34 pounder. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Yeah, come on. I think something's up with the other rod.
Those have the old pin spacing.
Slackline.
Where,
So
you don't have access to the circuitry. It's all self-contained.
I need to let this fish go, but this slackline is like the never-ending story here. Ah, that's because, there we go. This does not seem like a big fish though. We'll get him up here real quick, and then I gotta let that fish go. It's all about sizes today. It's all about sizes. But not about this catch. It's a little channel cat. Over the years, whenever I do these videos, because I've done many, I fish with this bait a lot, right? There's always somebody who claims that strawberry chicken is garbage. And this is the main reason that they're making that claim. They think it only catches channel cat. Well, I think I've proven them wrong. It doesn't just catch channel cat. It catches 34-pound blue cats and bigger, as well as itty bitty piddly channel cat. Come on, buddy. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm looking at 3:54 right now. So sunset, little over an hour from now. My friend Carl is no longer here. I'm just sitting all by myself, wondering when that rod tip or both those rod tips are gonna go back down. That's kind of how this session's been rolling. Haven't seen any little bites, just all of a sudden a rod tip down, except for that channel cat. That was a slack line that just went on forever. What's going on here? Are we just like getting really close to the moon coming up? Because we are getting close to the full moon. If that full moon is rising over the horizon, it could shut the bite down. That might be why the bite was so good way before sunset. That can be a thing during the full moon. It's not like tonight is actually the full moon though, but we are close. It's the 27th is the full moon this year, or December, and tonight's the 25th. So it shouldn't be really bad once it rises. Tomorrow being the 26th, be a little worse than tonight. Usually when you get real close to the full moon, fishing gets really, really good, but the closer you get, not so good, right? If you're really right up on top of that full moon, a day away or something like that, sometimes two, fishing's going to drop back, especially when it rises over the horizon. And on the day of the full moon, worse than the day before, and the day after, pretty bad too, right? Just not great for fishing. And then as you move away from the full moon, the fishing's going to get really, really good, and then just eventually normalize. Well, I'll put up with this for a little bit longer. Maybe we'll get another nice fish. If I fish tomorrow like I want to, again, I'll start a lot earlier. I'll come out just like today, maybe earlier though, middle of the day, when I'm not so affected by the full moon. Just after 4:30, I'm dipping out. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you next time.